here.
It has been approximately 105,120 agonizing minutes since the Mexico City Aztecs claimed the SFL Season 9 title back in October. Now, the wait for Season 10 is finally over as we have arrived at Week 1. And at what better place to start than at the newly renamed Concord Arena in Dallas, Texas, as the Dallas Roughnecks play host to Western Conference foe, the San Antonio Vaqueros. Good afternoon, SFL Nation. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Michael Trillo, and with me in the booth, returning for another season, is James Richards. James, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Michael. It's been way too long, and I am super happy you convinced Cam to let us have another season together.
We've got the lineup scrolling across your screen. We'll get more in detail as we get into the game. For now, let's send it down to the field for the coin toss.
We'll take heads.
Heads it is.
We'll kick.
The Wranglers have won the toss and select a kick.
All right. The home team wins the toss. They want the ball. And San Antonio is ready to go. The kicker, Antonio Flowerglass, has the ball on the tee. And for Season 10, it's game on from the conch. Returning it from inside the 5-yard line up to the 25. He is met in the hole there. 21. Benjamin Rodney brings down 36. Troy Loshaw. And we are underway with the SFL presented by APM Music on YouTube for the first time in Season 10.
You know, this is Mac's first game back in Dallas, and I couldn't be more excited for him. And I know Steven's thrilled to have him back here in Dallas too. So
Mac Wavy Jr. will throw out to the far side on first down. That pass is complete, and a good gain of 8 yards as driven out of bounds is 88, Shea Carroll. We'll run you through the Dallas offense. Returning for, again, back to Dallas is QB number 1, Mac Wavy Jr. The running back is number 30, Mike Davis. The wide receivers are number 14, Mike Osai. Number 84, Prince Escobar. And number 88, Shea Carroll. The tight end is number 85, Luke Vidovich. Two backs next to Wavy. And he will hand it off to Davis, and Davis is hit in the backfield and dropped all the way back at the 30.
yeah,
Big hit there coming up the middle.
Yeah, Bill Lett there, the big number 99, coming down through the pipe and just laying a lick on the tailback there.
All right. From 2nd and 2 to 3rd and 6. Davis is the lone back with Wavy. Bunch formation to the top side. Wavy takes the snap, has all day to throw, goes deep down the middle and overthrows everybody. And it's incomplete.
Yeah, uncharacteristic overthrow there by Mac Wavy, and I think that's going to be pretty common as teams start to develop throughout the year, Michael. You know, this is our first season under the new progression system, so receivers aren't necessarily running the crispest routes. They don't have route god on them yet for some. You know, they don't have breakaway burst. They don't have speed. As the season progresses and these players develop more and more, you're going to see less and less of that. And, you know, just like the NFL, the product usually gets better throughout the season.
Vanden Boom with the first punt of the season for Dallas, taken at the 30 up to the 34. That was number 20, Scott Perez, the safety, returning the punt. And out comes quarterback Joey Landon in his second season at the helm for San Antonio.
You know, Michael, we talked in pregame production that this, you know, could be a bloodbath since Dallas isn't running any corners in their build. But I think it's going to be a pretty low-scoring game, actually.
Langdon, quick out on first down, and getting 4 yards was halfback Jason German, also returning for a season in San Antonio. We'll get you the San Antonio offense. The quarterback is number 7, Joey Langdon. The running back is number 21, Jason German. The wideouts are 81, Daley Hornish, and 87, Daley Holder. And the tight end is number 81, Aaron Miller. Second down and 6 from the 38-yard line. And they'll run it straight up the gut with German. And he'll get a few yards. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
Michael, for my own selfish reasons, I kind of just want to see a bunch of 4 and outs so I can watch the punter for San Antonio sky these balls from the 20 to the 20.
Yeah.
99 kick power to start week 1.
The punter for San Antonio is Arminius Davis, one of the only contract punters in the league, as this pass goes out to German, who tries to make a spin move at the 45, but he'll still pick up the 1st down out to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, strong spin move by Jason German, showing a little bit of extra effort there to get the 1st down. Good play by that young man. But yeah, I believe there's only three punters in the league right now.
For the Dallas defense, the safeties are number 23, Brian Shark, number 36, Trey Loshaw. The linebackers are number 52, Heath McDaniel Jr., and number 55, Heath McDaniel II, as this pass goes all the way down the field, and it's almost picked off. Billy Zorn coming across and got a hand on it.
Yeah, that looked like a go route by number 81, and that's dangerous territory, especially when the defense is dropping back into cover 3, and you got a player like Troy LaShaw roaming the center field. Future Hall of Famer for sure.
Rest of the star defensive players for Dallas, the other linebacker is Heath McDaniel II, number 55. The defensive ends are number 90, Max Blitz, and number 96, T. Cabell. On 2nd down, that ball is in the air, and it finally hits the turf. Aaron Miller couldn't really corral that one, and it bounced off his foot and then hit the ground.
Yeah, unfortunate play there on the rub route. You have the inside slot receiver running a hook, and then the out route ran into him, and it's just real unfortunate there. Incomplete pass brings up 3rd and 10 for the Vaqueros.
3rd down and long. They're going to go to the air with 3 receivers to the near side. And Langdon under center. Landon drops back. Short drop back. Throws it out there. That pass is caught. Hauled in by Daley Holder all the way down to the 28-yard line.
Yeah, excellent corner out there by Daley Holder. Caught the cover 3 in a really tough spot here. You see the corner dropping back just out of position there.
And then he missed the tackle afterwards.
Yeah, number 24, Champ Wavy, a non-star cornerback. And Michael, that was the point you brought up in production meetings was, are they going to be able to attack these non-contract corners?
Yep, that is my first key to the game for San Antonio. I'll get to it after this play as it's flared out to German, and German gets 3 yards before he is bowled over by 27 Billy Zorn. Yeah, the big key to the game for San Antonio's offense is try and prey in Dallas's non-store corners. We've mentioned it a couple times now. The other one for San Antonio is use star punter Arminius Davis to win the field position battle. We haven't seen that yet, but I'm sure we will throughout the game.
I hope so. I can't wait to see these booming punts.
2nd down and 7 from the 14, and German gets hit at the line of scrimmage and goes nowhere. They'll give him a yard.
I imagine Dallas, with the way this drive's going, they can't wait to see Arminius Davis either.
I don't know. They have a contracted kicker, too, so they're at the 25-yard line. They're probably in field goal range.
Yeah, definitely.
Langdon on 3rd down and 6. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws towards the end zone. Oh, laying out to make the catch. Oh, what a catch by Daley Hornish. Put it on the board. Touchdown, San Antonio.
Yeah, Joey Langdon taking a hit, standing in the pocket like a true pro, a true veteran, putting it only where number 81 can grab it in, Daley Hornish. That's his 2nd big grab of this drive. And that one probably, we're going to have to start talking about plays of the year, That's a pretty good one. You don't see...
What an amazing catch.
You just don't see receivers lay out like that too often in the league.
Well, here's the aforementioned Antonio Flowerglass on to attempt the extra point.
Right,
the kick is up and through with 6:53 left in this afternoon's first quarter. San Antonio 7, Dallas nothing. Go ahead, James.
Liam in the chat says, "What a killjoy because of these booming punts," and then Daley Hornish stretches out and catches. He's like, "Oh wow!" So I want to see punts, but man, I really like seeing plays like that too. So I'll take it either way.
Well, Dallas is going to get another chance with the ball, as Lowshaw is going to take this punt inside the 5-yard line. Runs up to 10, 15, 20. Hit before he gets to the 25, dropped at the 24.
I only want to see the punting game because it's such a unique position in the SFL. Only the new progression system has allowed this for players and owners to even consider punters. But yeah, man, just 99 kick power, 20 to 20 is his range, and that's just insane.
And now, after this play, I'll get to the keys to the game for Dallas, as it's first down and 10 from the 24-yard line. Two backs next to back Wavy Jr., but he'll drop back to pass, so it's over the middle. That pass is complete. Down out to the 45-yard line. Great catch by Shea Carroll, his second of the game.
For me, I think one of the keys for Dallas is to get this passing game going, right? Like, it's no secret that Steven, the owner of the Dallas Roughnecks, loves to spread the ball out. He wants to put up a ton of yards, wants to put up a ton of points. And so I think that the key for me, at least for Dallas, is to get this receiving core with their 3-star receivers going here.
Yep, that's the big offensive weapon for Dallas, clad in all black with gray. Highlights today as Wavy will dump it short, and that pass isn't even caught.
I also think Steven, you know, last season when I believe it was Shabazz Synergy was their quarterback, I believe, and he was a
you are correct.
Yeah, a mobile quarterback for Dallas, and Steven tried something very unique without going with a star running back and relied a lot on Shabazz, but he learned his lesson, brought back Mac, and here we go, Mike Davis in the backfield as a contract running back.
And he gets the ball right now, gets past the 50 into plus territory. Great run, 8 yards. And it'll be 3rd down and 2. Yeah, on the defensive side for Dallas, I think the key to the game is to get pressure on Joey Langdon, so he can't really prey on the non-star corners. As we saw in that on that scoring drive by San Antonio, it didn't really work out so far.
Yeah, Max Blitz and Tika Ball are really going to have to do a better job of shaking off the Vaqueros.
Wavy, hit as he throws, down he goes! And they say it's a forward pass, but it's 4th down anyway. Number 91, Hansen, getting his big arm up and forcing the punt.
Yeah, I think the pressure that San Antonio is getting on Dallas is ideally what Dallas would like to do with their 2 contract defensive ends, but we just haven't seen that yet. So, to be determined.
Vanden Boom, his second punt of the game upcoming. He'll get that off from the 40-yard line. And returned up around the 10 to the 14-yard line, and that's where Joey Langdon will lead the San Antonio offense back on the field. San Antonio with their gray helmets, white jerseys, gray pants. A little bit like the Dallas Cowboys.
Hot off the press, we have a score update. First quarter, 3:43 to go. Houston leads Sioux Falls 3-0.
First down from the 14-yard line. Langdon under center. He'll take the snap. Looks to throw near side. That pass is tipped and incomplete. Somebody got a big paw up there. It's Neebs.
So what I just saw here, and this may explain why Dallas isn't getting very much pressure, is you'll see their D-line are stunting. And that could be, you know, if San Antonio adjusts and starts running it right up the mouth, they could get some huge gains out of these stunts. But yeah, hopefully Dallas figures out a way to get these contract defensive ends in there.
Second down and 10 after the deflected pass. Langdon under center again, this time in the eye with 2 receivers to the far side. A lot of men in the box for Dallas anticipating the run here. Snap, it's going to be a pass. Goes near side, and that pass is caught by Aaron Miller, and he'll grab 4 yards as he falls down after the catch.
It'll really be interesting to see how San Antonio attacks these non-star corners and how effective Dallas's linebackers, their 2-star linebackers, will be, you know, patrolling the middle, both Heath McDaniel Sr. and Heath McDaniel Jr. In that linebacking core.
3rd down and 6. Pressure up the middle, but Langdon still gets the ball away up to the 28-yard line. A great catch by Daley Holder. Just threw it through a lot of bodies there, and somehow Holder stuck out a hand and grabbed it. Now 1st down and 10 from the 28-yard line. High formation again, but they're going to throw again. This time comes near side. That pass is complete to Aaron Miller again. He'll pick up 6 yards up to the 34.
Yeah, Billy Zorn, one of the non-contract corners, coming in with the tackle there. And, you know, if you're San Antonio, it looks like they've said, you know, we're definitely gonna hit the slants, we're gonna hit the outs. Everything you'd want to do against a cover 3 defense that doesn't utilize star corners. So it's gonna be interesting to see how Dallas adjusts.
2nd down and 4. They'll give it to German. He slips through the first level of defense and picks up the 1st down. San Antonio, it's seeming like nothing can stop their offense so far.
Yeah, I think Dallas is kind of on their back foot here. They're trying to stunt these defensive ends to get them involved, but that's putting a lot of pressure on these linebackers.
1st down and 10 at the 39-yard line. Give on the near side to German. Tries to spin away from a tackle, and he'll get 4 yards.
We're getting some unofficial score updates. Gunnar Bear says OKC goes up 3-0 with a 43-yard field goal.
That would be OKC hosting Tulsa.
Thank you for that update. And Dwayne, thank you as well.
And the handoff goes to German, and he's hit in the backfield to the 40-yard line, and down he goes.
Yeah, Heath McDaniel Sr. coming out to lay the wood down. I'm not sure if that was a blitz or he just read it and went hard for it, but coming through and really putting a hit on Jason German there. Another score update from the league. First quarter, 5:38 to go. OKC leading Tulsa 3-0.
3rd down and 8. They've converted every 3rd down so far, and they got Dallas to jump off sides. Out to the far side, that pass is complete to Daley Hornish, but we'll see if they take the penalty or not.
Michael, thinking and seeing what you're witnessing right now, if you were San Antonio, would you continue to try to hit these slants and outs, or do you think you become too predictable at that point and play into the hands of Dallas when you do something like that?
I don't know. I think you continue to do what's working until defense has shown an ability to stop you.
Yeah, well, my point on that was earlier in the drive you saw that deflection where the nickel corner shot the gap to deflect it. So I wonder if that's going to be more in the game plan here for Dallas.
3rd down and 3 over the middle, pass complete. Just floated it over the first level of defense, and Aaron Miller makes another catch. Tight end putting in work here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Aston Quackenvoss was in the perfect position, really, to stop that play, but the ball just beautifully thrown there by Joey Langdon right over his head, and he couldn't make the play there.
Another new set of downs into Dallas territory at the 46. Langdon over the middle, another short pass complete. This one to Daley Hornish, and he gets all the way up to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, Dallas is definitely reeling here, and so far the non-star corners not looking great. However, we've seen this work before, and we saw it work on opening night for Queen City, who also utilizes the no corner build, and they took down the defending champs, Mexico City. So,
I think that Mexico City is definitely a run-first offense as opposed to San Antonio, which is definitely a throw-first offense. 1st down and 10 here. Langdon handed it off to German off the left side, and he gets hit and will go down loss of 1.
We have another update from the league. Second quarter, 10:57 to go. Sioux Falls gets on the board with a touchdown. They lead Houston 7-3.
2nd down at 11. From the 34-yard line, Langdon surveying the defense from his under center spot. He'll take the ball good for the handoff to German. And German Races forward for 9 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
The Simulation Football League is presented by APM Music and is the official theme music provider of the SFL. Listen to their Champions Will Rise soundtrack at apmmusic.com today and search through thousands of tracks to boost the quality of your stream just like us. APM Music, production music library and custom music house.
We have reached the end of the first quarter in this afternoon's ball game. 7-0 San Antonio. They have the ball. It's 4th down and 1, and they're going to keep the offense on the field. And are they just going to try for the hard count here, or actually going to go for it?
I think they're going to do the hard count here, Michael. They've already gotten Dallas to jump offside once in this drive. I think it's a smart call. You know, Dallas has been chomping at the bits trying to get this defensive line going. So I think it's the right move by San Antonio. You've definitely commanded the ball for most of the game. I think it's the right call here.
All right, well, they'll use their first timeout. With 11 minutes left in the second, they'll go for 3 points.
Bailey Hollywood in the chat says, man, this game is everything I would have hoped for. So, yes, I think both of these teams have showed up today. Dallas obviously struggling to keep San Antonio from driving the ball, but so far it hasn't killed them yet. Only down by 7. This ball game is anybody's ball game if Dallas can get it turned around here in the second quarter and even the second half.
All right, Flower Glass lining up for what looks to be a 35-yard field goal. The kick is up, and it is right down Main Street. Your score with 10:57 to go in the second quarter. San Antonio 10, Dallas nothing.
Yeah, I don't anticipate Flower Glass moving or missing many kicks this season. There's a few teams that, you know, you'll never see them without a kicker, and I think San Antonio is going to be one of those teams, especially if they have success this season going with a kicker and a punter.
Flower Glass immediately back down the other side of the field as he's going to kick off. Ball is in the air, fielded by Loshaw at the 3-yard line. He's coming up to the 20, hit at the 25-yard line, and that's where he will go down. Really good kickoff coverage from San Antonio. I was about to say kickoff and punt coverage, but they haven't punted yet.
It is killing me. I definitely want to see this punter. And I'm sure Dallas would love to see this punter too, the way this game's going.
All right. 2 drives before with really nothing doing for the Dallas offense. Let's see if that changes here with McWavy Jr. under center. First down, drops back, throws to the far side. That pass is caught at the 30-yard line and stepping out of bounds at the 31. So he went back a yard from when he caught it. Was 84, Prince Escobar, his first catch of the day.
Yeah, Michael, I think the toughest part here about Dallas's build is that they have 3 contract wide receivers, a contract tailback. And so it's like, well, how often do we give Mike Davis the ball when we have McWavy Jr. and 3 loaded wide receivers, you know? So I think right now they're just trying to feel out what pass-run ratio is going to work best for them.
Well, this time they're going to give it to Davis, and this time Davis is hit in the backfield and dropped for a loss of 3. It's going to be 3rd down and 8.
I also think, too, you know, starting the season out, you know, their running back is not where he's going to finish, right? Like, they're going to get, you know, probably branching tackles, breakaway speed on him. So, you know, maybe that's their strategy early on in the season is to just throw often and early.
Now 3rd down and 8. McWavy Jr., plenty of time in the pocket, throws over the middle. That pass is picked off right at midfield, and coming the other way is number 20, Scott Perez, the strong safety. First takeaway of the season for San Antonio, and the series of unfortunate events for Dallas's offense continues.
Yeah, and this is the dangers here of being a pass-heavy team, is that the defense isn't going to have to load the box to stop Mike Davis. And so as I was talking, I think Stevens going, regardless of how this game turns out, Stevens definitely going to take notes, and he's definitely going to tweak the run-pass ratio here and try to get Mike Davis more involved, at least until these receivers, get up to par.
And up the middle goes Jason German. It'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more as Billy Joe Bacon brings him down, the defensive tackle.
We have another score update by the league. First quarter, 56 seconds to go. Tulsa trailing Oklahoma City 6-0.
This game is going fast compared to some of the other games around the league.
Well, a lot of runs. Definitely helped that out.
German again going nowhere. This time he only gets one. And a tackle made by Heath McGendel the second.
Yeah, like I said, if Heath Sr. and Heath Jr. get going here, and that's the linebackers here for Dallas, if they can put a bottle on Jason German and really limit the damage of Joey Langdon, they're going to be able to get themselves back into the game here.
San Antonio's going to spread it out on 3rd and 9 with 4 receivers. Good pocket for Langdon going down the middle. It's picked off again. Dallas taking it the other way, and a big pick there by Troy Loshaw.
Yeah, future Hall of Famer right there, reading Joey Langdon like a book. And then you saw that post route across the middle against the cover 3, and Troy Lashaw's like, thank you very much. This is why I'm a future Hall of Famer.
Is it just me, or does those two picks look very similar?
They're very similar, especially so early on in the season, Michael. Post routes are going to be dangerous, right? Because these receivers don't necessarily have route god. Their route running may not be up to par, so a lot of slips, which gives the free safety free reign.
Well, first down and 10 from the 41 for McWavy Jr. He'll check it down to Davis. And Davis will get a yard before being tackled by 46 Mark Chance, forgive me.
Another update by the league. First quarter, 5:05 left to go. London 3, Atlanta 0.
The new kids on the block jumping out to a lead over the proven Eastern Conference power. Well, it'd be interesting to see how that game goes. Second down and 9 here for the Roughnecks. And a 4-man rush by San Antonio leads to an out route and a 4-yard gain. And a catch made.
Moving forward for Atlanta's sake, hopefully they've shook off how the preseason went for them, but judging by that stat update, it doesn't appear so, and London's getting the better of them early here.
Third down and 6, another third down, 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far, with Davis in the backfield. McWavy Jr., pressure coming off the edge, goes over the middle. That pass is caught! 30, 20, 15, 10. Caught from behind, and down at the 5 is Mike Osai. His first catch of the game is a big one, and it sets Dallas up in the SFL presented by APM Music Red Zone for the first time today.
Yeah, big play there. Great route, great catch by Osai. He's the, I believe he's the new addition from... What, didn't Osai play in Baltimore last year?
He is. He played in the now defunct Baltimore Crabs franchise.
Yeah, so I'm sure McWavy's excited about that. He gets another star receiver to throw to, and that time Osai coming up big on the reception.
First down and goal from the 5-yard line. Wavy under center. He'll give to Davis. Davis loses a yard back to the 6.
Yeah, right now, neither team's rushing game is going very well. Thank you to our awesome stat guy, Arby. Josh German, 9 carries, 16 yards. Mike Davis, 4 carries, 1 yard.
Well, here's Davis again, and he cuts to the inside, and he scores! Put it on the board, touchdown, Dallas. A takeaway, a big play, and a run equals 6 points for the Roughnecks.
Apparently, that's all we had to do was tell Mike Davis he's got 4 carries, 1 yard, for him to bust out a 6-yard run and put 6 points on the board there for Dallas. Good blocking up front, and then Mike Davis knew what to do with it after that.
This will be the first time we'll see the kicking skills of Manuel Manuel. the longtime Dallas kicker. He tees up this extra point.
It's interesting, too. We were talking about the builds of both teams. You know, Joey Langdon, he's got 10 completions. He's 10 for 14, 1 touchdown, 107 yards. And that's leading Mac Wavy, who is 6 for 10, no touchdowns, 1 interception. Oh, I apologize. I don't think he has an interception yet. But anyways, 93 yards.
Both quarterbacks have an interception.
Okay, perfect.
Madwell kicks it off from the 30. Received at the 11-yard line up to the 20, 25, 30, 35, and 36-yard line is where Scott Perez will be dropped.
I helped you out there, Arby. Put him in there for you, bud. We do have a score update here. 4:50 to go in the first quarter. Atlanta on the board, 7. London, 3.
When I said the expansion franchise is doing well for themselves, they give up a touchdown. But we'll see how that game goes. First down and set from their own 36-yard line for the Vaqueros. And a handoff goes to German. He runs left side, gets a block, and gets 8 yards up to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, good run there. Good little shimmy. And it looks as if German is built like a very scat back finesse type runner, and showing it there, finding a little bit of a room, getting skinny, and then getting upfield for a nice game.
Yeah, the fullback there with a great block. As German's going to get it again, and this time we're back to status quo as he loses 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, great play there by number 51, Jack Sharp. One of the few times Dallas actually gets into a 3-linebacker set here. It's been, for the most part, nickelback, and here we go. 4 D linemen, 2 linebackers here for the Roughnecks.
German on 3rd down. He's hit in the hole and goes nowhere. Great play by Heath McDaniel Sr., and we're going to see the punter.
Yeah, again, I'm not sure if this is a blitz or not, but Heath McDaniel Sr. flying through the middle. And, I mean, I could see why Dallas is employing the nickel so much, because when you have McDaniel Sr. and Jr. just sitting there flying up the middle and pounding the running backs, I mean, why not, right?
Arminius Davis kicks it away from his own 25. And, oh my goodness, that was in the air all the way to the 11. And it's taken by Loshaw up to the 15.
4.5 hang time. That is about 0.3 to 0.4 seconds longer than any of the punters that you're going to see in the SFL right now. And you're thinking 0.4 of a second isn't that much? It is that much, folks. And he is pushing the ball on average 10 to 15 yards further than the average punter, and that's just insane.
Backed up to their own 15-yard line. Mac Wavy Jr. in the backfield. He moves in the pocket. He throws over the middle, and that one is almost picked off.
Yeah, Mac Wavy.
Free safety. Jared Olson came across, got a hand to it, but it falls to the turf. Luckily for the hometown fan.
Yeah, Mac Wavy, under pressure, slides left, gets out of the pocket, which is not his game. You know, he's very much a pocket passer. Threw on the run, threw across his body, and it almost made him pay right there. He's going to have to do a lot better with that ball.
Offset eye on 2nd down and 10. 3 receivers with Wavy under center. Oh, he fumbled the football as he got hit. It's loose on the ground, and it looks like Dallas fell on it. It was the offensive lineman, Chris Crookshank, that fell on the ball after Obi Okoye, the inside linebacker, punched it out.
Yeah, number 93, Evan George, looked like he kicked the ball, and heads up play there by the offensive line, Crookshank, to fall down on it and salvage this drive here for Dallas.
Well, I don't know how much salvaging there is. It's now 3rd down and 19. And they're just going to give it to Davis. David gets up to the 10, and he's going to be dropped right there. Gain of 4, and punt it away.
These are the situations, right, where I think teams are going to take a good hard look at the punter position next year. is it's not so much when you're at the 20, 30, 40 that you really care about your punter. It's when you're backed up inside your 10 and you're punting out of your end zone. Whereas San Antonio's punter can punt it all the way down to the 30. You know, you're going to see this one land around midfield.
Rock Vandenboom from inside his own end zone. This is going to be well inside Dallas territory. Fielded and brought down at the 38-yard line. A short field for the visitors.
And, I mean, San Antonio, has to go about 5 yards, and they're in field goal range for their contract kicker. So, yeah, I mean, my point stands. I think teams are really going to take a hard look at punters next season. And it sounds like a silly position, but when you see things like that as a team owner or a general manager, you're thinking, yeah, maybe we should look hard into a punter next year.
Langdon to German, and he's hit in the backfield and loses a yard. Jason German only 22 yards on 13 carries today.
Big shout out to Arby, our stats guy on today's game. He's working hard. I can see his little fingers and these little squares lighting up on the stat sheet. So good job to you, Arby. Keep it up, bud.
Second down at 11. Langdon quickly over the middle. That pass is complete. Big catch out there by 27 or 87. Forgive me, that's Daly Holder.
Yeah, Daly Holder's having a very good day. Very good first half. Let's see if Arby's got it updated yet. But he's at 3 or 4 catches here, 66 yards. And 1 touchdown there. So a great day here for Daly Holder so far.
First down and 10 on just over 3 minutes to go here in the first half. And Dallas jumped offside again. And they're just going to flare it out to German. He's going to unofficially lose a yard, but I think they're going to accept the penalty.
Yeah, Dallas, that's the second jump offside here by a non-star D lineman.
The infraction was actually T. Cabell. He's the star defensive end jumping offside.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think right now, you know, and we talked about Bills just a minute ago with punters, but you're seeing 2 distinct philosophies. San Antonio not going with the D-line, yet they're getting a ton of pressure on Dallas. Dallas spends 2 contract slots on D-linemen, and they're having a hard time getting anywhere near Joey Langdon.
First down and 5, they're going to give it to German. He finds a hole, and he gets 7 yards up to the Dallas 16-yard line. I see what you mean there about German being a very shifty back. He can find the small holes and turn on the speed when he needs to.
Yeah, 14 carries, 26 yards so far. Most of those have come here in the second quarter with him finding some room, but yeah, not the numbers you want to see. 14 carries, 26 yards. You'd like to see more, but it's working right now at least.
The Vaqueros move the chains again. Landon this time under pressure. He gets hit as he throws, but he finds the check down to German, who gets 4 yards up to the 12-yard line. Great presence of mind there by the quarterback to just get the ball out as he was being hammered.
And that's exactly how I see San Antonio using Jason German throughout the season, is to just, you know, throw the ball to him, run it when it's convenient, you know, 1st and 10 to start out a drive, give it to him. But
we have hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. It's a 3-point game, San Antonio 10, Dallas 7. But San Antonio has the ball inside the SFL presented by APM Music Red Zone. And there's second down and 6. Try goes near side. A catch by Holder, and he gets a first down and goal to the 4-yard line before finally being pushed out of bounds by Champ Wavy.
Yeah, anybody else? No, it's Daly Holder. This is going to be Daly Holder's day. And if Dallas doesn't make some halftime adjustments, you know, we could see some big numbers here out of Daly Holder.
All right, first down and goal from the 4. This is San Antonio's first trip to the red zone. And a heavy dose of Jason German up the middle. He scores! Put it on the board. Touchdown, San Antonio. Like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah, I don't even think he was touched. He got skinny there and just right up the middle. Great blocks. Yeah, he was touched after he got into the end zone. But good block in there, and he got skinny and got in there for the touchdown.
It looks like the Vaqueros are going to go up 10 before halftime. as Flower Glass lines up the extra point. And after the extra point, we will take 10 seconds per station identification. You're listening to the SFL on YouTube.
Want to do what I do? Contact me in the DM on Discord to find out how you can get involved with streaming live games, calling games, or breaking them down on the air with our broadcast team. Or help make our production even better by joining our new live stats team, helping our broadcasters shine brighter. We are hashtag Loading Legends in the SFL.
All right, the ball is kicked off and received inside the 5-yard line by Loshaw. He runs up to the 20, makes a man miss at the 25, and gets up to the 26 before he is blown backwards by the special teams coverage from San Antonio. So we've seen almost the entire first half. We've got, a minute 50 to go. Dallas has been on their heels. San Antonio has played the possession game. They've played the field position game. In your mind, how do you see the Roughnecks getting back into this?
Well, they're definitely going to have to figure out a way to shore up the cornerback issue, right?
As up the middle goes Davis. He breaks a tackle. He breaks 2 tackles. And there he goes. 40, 30, 20, 10. He scores. Put it on the board. Touchdown, Dallas.
And that was my point right there. I think, with Mac Wavy struggling, with these receivers struggling, you get it back into Mike Davis's hands. Obviously, the run game hasn't been working up until this point, but as you can see, at any moment, he can get hot and break it like he just did.
Mike Davis, that it was officially a 74-yard touchdown as he broke about 3 tackles. He bounced off his own player twice. Still found a way to go all the way.
Yeah, and then Mike Osai was up there making sure nobody could catch him. So, good play all around for Dallas, and they're right back in it, folks. This is a one possession game here.
Maybe we will see that high-scoring game I predicted in pregame. Manuel puts the extra point through. I'm calling it before I see it, but he does put the extra point through. It's back to being a 3-point game with 1 minute 38 to go in the first half. Dallas 14, San Antonio 17. This is the SFL presented by APM Music on YouTube.
I think if coming out in the second half, I think Dallas will make the adjustments as long as they don't get down by another touchdown here, or they can keep it relatively close. I think you'll see them shift into more of a run-heavy offense to kind of control the ball and keep San Antonio's offense off the board.
Out to the 20, 25, and before Perez can hit the 30-yard line, he's hit and dropped to the 28. So now it's gone from Dallas having time to move the ball down the field to San Antonio having time to move the ball down the field and maybe increase their lead going into the half.
Right. And I bring up an interesting point here. Queen City's the other team who doesn't do any corners, but it's a different strategy for both teams.
Here's German, makes a man miss, running right side, and then he's gang tackled after a gain of 5 up to the 33.
So back to my point, Queen City, they're more of a run-heavy team, right? They're going to control the ball. They're going to keep that defense off the field. And we saw that against Mexico City. Mexico City has a very potent offense. Once Ray Bentley gets going, they have those dangerous receivers that can put up points in a hurry. Well, Dallas is a throw-heavy team. So what happens if they don't get the pass going?
Langdon to German out of the backfield. Tried to make a man miss with a spin move, but he only gets 2 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 3. The clock continues to roll down under a minute to go. San Antonio has 2 timeouts. Dallas still has all 3.
With a star kicker here, I could see San Antonio taking a few shots, trying to get into field goal range.
Langdon under center with 2 backs behind him, and he'll give it to German, and German doesn't get there. It looks like they're just trying to head into the half up by 3. And even if he didn't get it, which he didn't, they have Arminius Davis to pin Dallas all the way back inside their own territory.
I think this is where, Davis isn't like, this isn't where he's going to shine through. If this was, say, third quarter with 10 minutes to go, yeah, because he could definitely pin him down inside the 10. But here at halftime, this is just for stats.
Yeah, the clock will run out on the field. Loshaw will not get anywhere on the return, and that is the end of the first half of the first game back on YouTube on Season 10. We will be back after the break. You're watching the SFL on YouTube. Stay with us. Welcome back to the Conch in Dallas, Texas, where right now the home team a little bit on the ropes, down by 3. James Richards, welcome back for the second half.
Thank you, sir. Welcome back. Hopefully we haven't been too boring for you guys. We know the game's actually been phenomenal here. Dallas getting themselves back into the game. Only down by 3. They trail San Antonio 17, Dallas 14, and the kickoff's underway.
Yep. Back to receive the kick is Perez. He'll take it from the 15-yard line up to the 25 and hit down at the 28-yard line.
We have an official... I apologize.
Go ahead.
We have an official score update from the league. Halftime in the Sioux Falls and Houston game. They lead Houston 10-3.
Okay, 2415, DeAndre Noel, Mac Wavy Moneyman, Real Talk 74, and everybody else in the chat and watching, listening. We thank you for tuning into the broadcast. Langdon on first down and 10, moves in the pocket, fires near side, and that pass was caught by Hornish, but he was out of bounds, so it will not count second down and 10.
We have another update by the league. A late start there. Second quarter, 2:16 to go. Tulsa getting on the board, scoring their first official franchise touchdown. They lead OKC by 1. The score is Tulsa 7, OKC 6.
Second down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Langdon under center. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. German in the backfield. Langdon, short drop, fires over the middle. That pass is complete. Another pass to Hornish, and he gets, 12 yards up to the 40-yard line.
You know, the danger for Dallas, right, to try to stop these slants across the middles, to stop the out routes, to stop the in routes, stop the hook routes, they're going to have to really clog up the middle of the field and look at going either press or into the cover 2 or cover 4, but that leaves them really susceptible to deep passes.
Here's German on first down, and he goes backwards. A loss of 2 as 27.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the wrong. I'm looking at the wrong roster. Is that that's Billy Zorn?
Billy Zorn, the nickelback, flying in there, putting the lick on Jason German there.
Now we knew who was spying the running back on that play.
Yeah.
Second down and 12 after the loss of 2. They'll run the same formation. Langdon will throw. He'll dump it off to German in the backfield. He tries to get past the first tackler, but his spin move is met, and he's down after a gain of 9 up to the 3rd and 7.
Yeah,
Sorry, that is not a gain of 9. My math is off right now.
3.
Gain of 3.
And that was Zorn again on the tackle. He's actually, tackling very well, and he's actually the number 2 corner on the roster here.
They've targeted Zorn a lot today as Langdon goes over the middle. That pass is hauled in. What a catch by is that 86? That's the non-contract wide receiver, Julian Marshall.
Yeah, look at
everybody
Langdon.
Making plays.
Langdon squeezing that in there between 3 guys. Yes, the official there acting as a defender, but it didn't matter as the non-contract receiver there, Julian Marshall, holding on to it, taking a shot and converting it. First down here for the Vaqueros.
Vaqueros driving into Dallas territory. They're at the 45. Handoff goes to German. He goes nowhere as he ran into his own defender at the line and was brought down right there. No gain on the play.
We have another score update by league headquarters. Second quarter with 1:56 to go. London 3, Atlanta 10.
So a lot of low-scoring games. Nobody really breaking off big numbers in the first half anywhere in the afternoon slate.
Yeah.
Langdon to German out of the backfield, and he's hit and dropped again for no gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 from the Dallas 45.
I think the difference between, offenses to start last season and offenses to start this season, it's 100% the player progression model that the SFL moved to. Last season, the gold running backs started at gold, and they were out of control week 1. This week, everybody's on a level playing field, and so you're going to see much lower scores.
3rd down and 10. That pass is complete up to the 39-yard line. That was Marshall again on the catch. He's made 2 in this drive, but it is 4th down. And we'll see. Yeah. Oh, no, there's Arminius Davis out to punt, and this is where it will be crucial to get a good punt, pin Dallas's high-powered offense inside their own red zone.
Almost blocked.
Oh, they kept it for the punt, and they almost got it. And this ball is going to go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Not the best punt by Davis, but he was under quite a bit of duress.
Yeah, delayed snap there. It was a little low. And then Dallas obviously putting on the pressure there, almost blocking it. And so not the typical punt there for Davis.
First down and 10, first drive of the second half for the all-black-clad Dallas Roughnecks. Mac Wavy Jr. under center. Little short drop. He backs up away from the defense and gets it to Davis, who gets 6 yards up to the 22-yard line.
Michael, it'll be interesting to see how the teams that have opted to not go with star D linemen, how will they progress throughout the season? Will they fall off as offenses get better? Or will the contract defenses obviously take over there?
Now in the shotgun on second down, give to Davis, and Davis gets 1 yard up to the 23-yard line. He's averaging 10.4 yards per carry, but I think that 74-yard run was a bit of number inflation there as Jordan made the tackle.
Yeah, definitely helping out anytime you can bust off a huge run. But yes, for the most part, the Vaqueros have had him, in check there.
3rd down and 5. Only 3 wideouts for Dallas. Mac Wavy Jr. takes the snap. 4-man rush. Plenty of time in the pocket. Goes deep down the field, and nobody was there. In fact, that was almost picked off by Justin Morris, the corner. It's the first time I've called his name today. There was no black shirt anywhere near there.
Yeah, it looked to be an aired throw there. It was a corner route, but it was either Mac threw the ball too short, or the receiver just ran a terrible route, outran the run. I'm not sure which happened there, but either way, they weren't on the same page for that play.
The punter, Vandenboom, gets the ball away. It's going to be received at the 45 and up to the 35 and up to the 38 goes Perez. I just watched the replay of that last play where the receiver was nowhere in the area. Mm-hmm. He was about 10 yards further ahead of the ball where it landed, and he was out of bounds.
Right.
So I don't know.
Had wheels, I guess.
I don't know about that one. San Antonio has the ball back. Decent field position at the 38-yard line. Bunch formation to the far side. And German will get the ball, and he's grabbed and pulled down in the backfield. What an amazing solo tackle by Juan Hansen. I was looking at the wrong roster. That's Max Blitz. Forgive me. Max Blitz with the great tackle.
Yeah, reaching out there and grabbing Jason German there for a loss on the play.
Second down at 11. Pumps once, throws over the middle, has a man, complete, and that all the way into Dallas territory to the 45. Big catch. It's Julian Marshall again.
Yeah, you know, for a non-contract player, he's actually really playing well here. And again, you know, we talked about it earlier in the first half. Dallas keeps stunting these D linemen, and it's really opening up the holes up the middle. They're not getting a lot of pressure, and Joey Langdon, you know, he can take a 3-step drop and just sit there in the pocket, and he's not getting any pressure in his face.
First down and 10 into plus territory. Go the Vaqueros at the 45-yard line. Back to pass. Standing right on the dog's nose at midfield. Gets it out to German. German falls down for a loss of 1 yard. Jason, was that a poor throw, or did Jason German just fall down?
I think it was just a bad play design. You know, anytime you have a running back heading out towards the short side of the field in the flats, you know, it's always going to be hit or miss.
Well, it's going to be second down at 11 for the second straight set of downs in a row. Langdon, good protection over the middle, caught in stride, and another first down to the 34 goes Daley Hornish.
Yeah, Daley Hornish looking like Superman this game. Definitely Langdon's favorite target tonight. And Hornish is definitely saying, hey, keep it coming, man. Feed the beast.
The wide receivers for San Antonio are catching those slants over the middle in stride over and over again, and Dallas has not really found a way to stop it so far. First down and 10. Here's German. Gets up to the 30-yard line, tries a spin move, but he's bet right there by 23, Brian Shark, the safety, coming up to make the tackle.
And you know that this is a strategy move here by San Antonio. They said, you know what, they're going to have to sit in cover 3, which means we're going to be able to do these slant and out routes at will. I expect next week they'll shift the game plan a little bit more, but today it's just free.
This time to the corner. There's a penalty on the play. That pass appeared to be caught by Holder, but we will see what the flag is for. And it's going to be holding against the Vaqueros. First penalty for them today. 64, that's the non-contract guard. Kelland Marte is called for the interference. So instead of a almost first down, it's going to be second down and 16 now. Back at the 40-yard line. Or a long drop for Langdon, and it just checks it down to German, who gets to the 35, and he will stay right there. Heath McDaniel Sr., we see his stats on the screen right now. 7 tackles, 2 for a loss. He's been the best player for this Roughnecks defense so far.
Yeah, so far, both teams coming out. Nothing's really changed coming out of the second half here.
Three receivers far side. Langdon. Pressure. Oh, it's caught! 81! Hornish to the goal line! He scores! Put it on the board! Touchdown, San Antonio!
Yeah, no other
Daly
than...
Hornish bustling over the line!
Yeah, Superman. Daly Hornish. Real good chance he's going to wind up as the MVP today. Joey Langdon taking a hit, throwing a Peyton Manning duck ball. But it didn't matter. Daly Hornish still scooping it, taking it into the house. We got several score updates here. It looks like Atlanta shook off the rust here. Third quarter, 11 minutes to go. London 3, Atlanta 17. Third quarter in Tulsa, or the third quarter between Tulsa and Oklahoma City, 8:15 to go. Tulsa leads OKC 10-6. And the Sioux Falls-Houston game, looks like there was a safety there. 4:50 to go in the third quarter. Sioux Falls 10, Houston 5.
Bailey Hollywood in the chat was not prepared to be excited. You should be prepared to be excited on every play in the SFL. Anything can happen.
Yeah, I can't stress enough that what we're seeing today out of San Antonio is a strategic attack here on Dallas. It's not that, you know, a lot of teams just run slants and outs because they're broken. It's that Dallas absolutely doesn't have a way to stop them. It puts so much pressure on Heath McDaniel Sr. and Heath McDaniel Jr. that they're able to just throw these slants and out routes at will here. And the problem is if San Antonio jumps in anything other than cover 3, they're so susceptible to corner post routes, post corner routes, fades, anything that'll burn them over the top. So right now, Dallas was just banking on bending but not breaking and then outscoring their opponents.
Working right now for the Vaqueros, and the Roughnecks have to respond. The good thing for Dallas is, per the trend of the game, they have kept pace with San Antonio, lagging about 3 points behind every time they score. So they're now down 10. Here comes Mac Wavy Jr. Let's see if he can do some magic as Mike Davis pounds forward for 2 yards. Well, we have a little bit of a slowdown in the action here. We'll run you through the rest of the Week 1 schedule. On Thursday, if you missed it, Queen City beat Mexico 24-17. Going on right now, London at Atlanta, Tulsa at Oklahoma City, and Sioux Falls at Houston. I'll get to the rest after this play. Back wavy, handoff from the shotgun to Davis, and Davis loses a yard. It's going to be third down. And today at 5 Central, 6 Eastern on YouTube, the Northern rivalry, Vancouver at Alaska. Eric Vincent and Matt Wilson have that call. And St. Louis at Chicago. Damon Simony on the call there. Tonight in prime time, 7 Central, 8 Eastern on Twitch, as Mac Wavy Jr. has plenty of time to throw, goes to the near side, and it's out of bounds by Escobar. He could not tap the feet, and it's going to be 4th down and 10. As I said, tonight in prime time, 7 Central, 8 Eastern on Twitch.tv. Remember, it's not on YouTube, it's on Twitch. Tallahassee at Carolina, that's the fan-voted game of the week. Commissioner Cameron Irvine and Jermaine Smith have the call. And then tomorrow in primetime on Twitch once again, it's James Richards' Indianapolis Red Devils at San Francisco with Chris Curtis and Bob Lobla on the call there.
Yeah, I can't wait for that Monday night game. I'm licking my chops. I'm just so excited.
Perez dives forward to the 42-yard line. And that is where San Antonio will take the ball back. Dallas really needs to stop here to prevent this from getting a little bit out of hand.
Yeah. I don't know at this point, Michael, how you're going to stop San Antonio. It doesn't appear as if they were able to figure it out at halftime. It's, well, let's just keep bending and hopefully we don't break. But, you know, we're about to hit the 4th quarter here.
Langdon short drop over the middle. That pass is tipped to the air. Oh, and it was almost caught. Then almost intercepted. Then almost caught again. And it eventually falls to the turf. Simon Neebs, the quarterback for Dallas, had the best look at it.
And I think that's probably the best way Dallas can get back in this. They need turnovers. They need to hit the Vaqueros every time they touch the ball. They got to hit them. And hopefully that ball, you know, gets knocked up into the air and they can make some plays on it.
2nd down and 10. After the scare, they'll just check down to German, and German gets 5 yards up to the 40-yard line as a pass caught out of the backfield.
Yeah, good tackles there to stop them short of the first down. Max blitz coming from the defensive end spot, delivering the hit with cornerback number 27, Billy Zorn, to bring down the receiver there.
Big play for the defense now. 3rd down and 5 with just over a minute to go here. And a floated pass up, and it's caught by Aaron Miller, the tight end. The corner went for the interception and not the defend, and didn't defend the pass well enough. And sorry, did I say Daly Holder? I said Aaron Miller. Forgive me. Daly Holder makes the catch and removes the chains for San Antonio.
Yeah, I'm reeling for Steven right now, because as he's watching this game, you know, he's just thinking, you know, how am I going to fix this come week 2? You know, because teams are definitely going to watch this film. They're definitely going to try to rinse and repeat here. So, you know, I think the answer for him, unfortunately, is going to have to be to change the ratio and try to control the ball more.
German loses a yard on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down at 11 from the 47. And as this quarter draws to a close, we've got 11 minutes to go. How does Dallas get back into this game?
Turnovers and Mac Wavy chucking the ball like crazy.
2nd down at 11. Langdon, pressure coming. He checks it down to German, who gets a yard. Back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 10. There was some serious heat coming Joey Langdon's way.
And look at that stat right there. 247 passing yards for Joey Langdon. And only, I believe we just saw under 90-something for Mac Wavy. And if you're Dallas, you're sitting there thinking like, it was supposed to be the other way around.
We have reached the end of the 3rd quarter. 11 minutes to go. It's San Antonio 24. 24. Dallas 14. You've got an amazing 4th quarter upcoming. Please stay with us. You're watching the SFL presented by APM Music on YouTube. On 3rd down and 10. 3 receivers near side. Langdon looking, throwing, man open, and he dropped it. Daly Hornish with a chance to go to the end zone, and it bounces off his hands and hits the turf.
Yeah, Joey Langdon fired one over there for a rare drop on the day here. And that could be big. That's, you know, Dallas. This could be a big one for Dallas. You know, 1 foot in front of the other. That's how you get back into the game.
Arminius Davis now on to punt. He'll kick from his own 40, and that was almost blocked again.
This could be
ball
dangerous.
Is going to the 10, to the 5, and he ran it into the end zone. It'll be 1st down and 10 from the 25. After this word from your local stations, you're watching the SFL on YouTube, presented by APM Music.
Follow the SFL on Twitter at SimulationFL, on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels. You're already here, right? Might as well stay tuned. Get league updates on your phone while browsing the internet, and make sure you never miss a live broadcast. Thank you for supporting the SFL.
On 1st down, Mac Wavy gets the ball out to Prince Escobar, who makes 4 yards and is tackled at the 24-yard line.
We have some score updates for you from the headquarters. 3rd quarter with 2:06 to go. Sioux Falls 10, Houston 12. And 3rd quarter, 5:32 left to go. Tulsa 17, OKC 6.
Mac Wavy Jr. back to pass. Has a good pocket, throws it out there. That pass is caught. Stretching the arms to make the catch was Prince Escobar as he was being dragged down from behind. Mac Wavy, what a throw.
Yeah, beautiful throw on the post route by Mac Wavy. Prince Escobar stretching out, taking the shot, but showing that it doesn't matter. He's going to hold on to the ball anyways. And if you're Dallas, that's rinse repeat. You have to get that done. This is exactly what they have to do. Stop San Antonio, get themselves out of the deep position that the punter puts them in, and put some points on the board and get back into the game.
1st down and 10 for the Dallas Roughnecks from their own 45-yard line. Mac Wavy Jr. takes the ball from the under center position. There's it out. Oh, it's dropped! Escobar again had it in his hands, but he dropped it as he got drilled.
Wow, big hit there.
By the corner. Oh, sorry, that was a safety, I'm pretty sure. We'll see on the replay who forced the ball out of his hand. He had the ball, and then it was 20. Scott Perez, the strong safety, just drilled him, forced him to drop the ball, second down.
Yeah, Mac leaving Prince out to dry there on that play, and Prince paid the price. Whew. Big hit there by Scott Perez.
Second down and 10. Two backs alongside, Wavy in the shotgun. He'll give it to Davis, and Davis will lose a yard. He's got 81 yards on 11 carries, does Mike Davis. Third down and 11 from the 44-yard line. Score update for you. Fourth quarter, 10:57 to go. Sioux Falls 17, Houston 12.
Yeah, we had Max. The one beauty here about these D linemen stunting is that Juan Hansen, number 90 for the Vaqueros, was able to get out there and chase down Mike Davis as he ran the ball.
Mac Wavy on third down. He goes down the field, and that ball is batted around and incomplete. Scott Perez again with the pass breakup. He's been big on this drive, and it's fourth down.
Yeah, that run play, I think, really took the momentum away from Dallas. You know, I definitely think they're going to be throwing the ball more. They're going to have to throw the ball, frankly. I don't think there's any more time for them to run the ball. That time has come and gone for Dallas today.
The leg of Rock Vandenboom must be getting pretty tired. He's punted a lot today. This one is fielded just past the 15-yard line. And up to the 20 goes Perez, and that is where San Antonio will try and wind down with the 8 minutes, 59 seconds left in today's ballgame.
Yeah, and you could see the difference here between the punting games. Arminius Davis consistently getting the ball inside the 20 here and making Dallas fight their way out, and sometimes even at the 15 or 10. And here the Vaqueros are starting the drive just over the 20-yard line.
Langan from the gun, drops back to pass, goes near side. That pass is caught by Daley Holder, but he was out of bounds. Second down and 10. That's happened a lot today on both sides.
Yeah, and that's anytime you run quick outs, that's the risk you run, right? There's an ability in the game called magic feet, which allows the receiver to make those plays more often. But then route god and just their route ability that also plays in a big factor for them.
Langan on second down and 10 checks down to German, and German barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage, but falls forward for 1 yard. It'll be third down and 9.
Yeah, Heath McDaniel Jr. showing that he's got the speed and the range to chase down these running backs here in the SFL, and he did a nice job tracking that one and minimizing the damage.
I would love to see San Antonio's third down percentage. It seems that almost every set of downs, they're a third down and long or third down and maybe manageable, but they somehow find a way to keep drives going. Langdon throws to the corner, and it's broken up. Big play by Wavy.
Yeah, Champ Wavy coming in huge there. Really bailing it out. It looked like a post corner route by the number 1 wide receiver there. And Champ Wavy coming up big, swatting that ball down.
Dallas is going to get the ball back after this punt by Arminius Davis. He's standing at his own 5-yard line. And he will kick from about the 10. And this ball will go all the way back and be received by Loshaw. Makes a man miss with a spin move and gets up to the 43-yard line.
Yeah,
decent field position for Dallas.
Almost outkicked the coverage there, but you see the leg strength getting the ball all the way downfield. But that's also one of the dangers. If you don't get down there and there's a dangerous returner, you could outkick your coverage. And LaShaw showing his veteran maneuverability there and picking up a few yards to give Dallas great field position here.
Mac Wavy Jr. in the shotgun alongside Mike Davis. And on first down, he'll give it to Davis. And he's going to be brought down to the backfield. Loss of 2. Big hit there by 48. Obi Okoye coming up from the linebacker spot to make the hit.
Yeah, did a really nice job there reading the run and getting into the gap and stopping the play before it even got started.
Dallas has got to make some offensive progression here. Mac Wavy Jr. throwing it to the far side. That pass is complete, and stepping out of bounds is, I think that's Prince Escobar, and it is. Gain of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Now, I might have jinxed San Antonio on their last drive by saying they've converted a lot of 3rd downs. Dallas has not converted a lot of 3rd downs.
Yeah, it's really been the tale of two strategies here. San Antonio with more of a run-heavy build here, and they've shown it, but they've actually outthrown the passing team here.
Here we go to the corner. He didn't get there. It was caught by, that's probably Prince Escobar again, it is, but he didn't fall forward. He fell sideways, short of the sticks. It's 4th down and 2. The punter is on the field again for the Roughnecks, and San Antonio is going to get the ball back with 7:17 to play.
Yeah, I don't agree with this call at all. You know, you've got 7 minutes to go. You're down by 10. You need to go for it. They're just looking to play the defensive game here and hopefully get a turnover.
And up to the 10-yard line, up to the 15, and just short of the 20 is Perez. They'll start from the 19-yard line.
Good punt all the way down to the 10, but even better return to shift the field there and get them out to the 19-yard line.
Score update for you.
There you go.
6 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. London 3, Atlanta 24. Apparently Atlanta got a pick 6 for more points. Looks like they're running away with it.
Yeah, they definitely shook off the rust there, and London just having a hard time getting started other than those 3 points.
German up the middle on 1st down. He'll pick up 6 yards up to the 24-yard line.
And this is going to be the rest of the game here. San Antonio recognizing that they just need to control the ball. They don't need to throw the ball anymore. They've already done their damage to this Dallas defense. Now they just have to slow the game down and let this clock milk some time.
Ride Jason German to victory. And the linebackers from Dallas stopping. Here's German, and as I say it, big hit there in the backfield. Loss of 251. That's Jack Sharp up from the linebacker spot to make the tackle. 3rd down and 8. And now Langdon's got to go to the air if they want to move the chain. 3 receivers far side, 1 to the near. German in the backfield with Langdon under center. He takes the snap. Pressure coming. He throws it out there into double coverage, and the ball hits the turf.
I'm not sure about that call, but I mean, they wanted to try to convert and get the 1st down there, but dangerous throw. I think with the way the game is, you just run the ball, milk the clock, and let Armenian Davis do the work.
Safety Brian Shark had the last pass break up, and here's Arminius Davis. He's going to be punting from about his own 10-yard line again. Dallas didn't lose a lot. Lost maybe a minute or so. They're going to get the ball back with plenty of time. The 30, spin move by Loshaw, and he's going to get up to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, 4.5 hang time there. Good, really good punt there by Davis. Really decent return there by Loshaw to shake and pick up about 5 yards on the return.
Usually towards the end of the game, you see defenses kind of wear down and get to see offenses maybe having their way a little bit. You've kind of seen the opposite here, with the defenses playing better in the second half than they did in the first on both sides.
Yeah, I agree, and I think that has everything to do with player progression.
Here's Mike Davis. Took the long way around to get only 1 yard, but the clock will roll. 5:39 to go, and counting. Neeson makes the tackle.
This is not what Dallas needs to be doing. They need to be throwing the ball here.
Looks like they're going to throw here on 2nd down and 9. Just Davis in the backfield. No fullback with him. But they're going to run it with Davis. And here he goes. He gets a hole, but then gets drilled after a gain of 4 yards. Big hit there by Jared Olson up from the safety spot. He laid the wood.
Have a score update here by the league. Apparently back-to-back pick sixes as London tries to get back into the game. Fourth quarter, 10:34 to go. London 3, Atlanta 31.
Apparently Wookiees have taken over our chat. What is happening? Third down and 5. Wavy over the middle. That pass is complete. We were within a crowd of people. Great catch into plus territory. Yard line. Was that? I think that was Prince Escobar again.
Indeed it was.
And up tempo now go the Roughnecks. Wavy to Davis. He's all alone against 2. There will be a penalty, but he did get no gain on the play. Let's see what the penalty is.
Yeah, face mask here on the play.
It's face mask against Dallas. No, it's against the Vaqueros.
Yeah.
What a time to have a penalty.
Yeah, bonehead play there by Larry Jordan, a non-contract linebacker, otherwise negating a great play out there.
Let's see. Here we go. Did he bring him down with the face mask? I don't know.
Maybe at the end there as he was falling
Maybe
away.
at the end. I don't know, but I don't know how 55 grabbed the face mask there. That may be a little bit of a soft penalty to give away, but it's first down for the Roughnecks.
Little hometown loving. They need it.
Maybe the pendulum's starting to swing back into the way of the home team. First down and 10 from the 31-yard line. Only 3 down linemen for San Antonio with 4 receivers spread out wide. McWavy Jr. takes the snap, goes quickly to the near side. That pass is caught by Escobar for 4 yards. He steps out of bounds, stops the clock at the 26-yard line. It'll be second down and 6.
You know, I'm not a big fan of these quick out routes, but they do complete the quick out there to Escobar for a 4-yard gain. It does stop the clock, and it does give him a chance to huddle up and draw up another play.
McWavy now under center with 3 receivers and 2 in the backfield. Got a throw. Good protection. Comes near side. That pass is caught. And did he stretch it over the line? No. That was caught by Osai. And he did not stretch the ball over the pylon. Third down and 1. The clock does stop again, though, with 4:13 to go. Third down and 1 from the 21. This is an amazingly huge play in the course of the game right now. Third down and 1. Do they go to the air? Do they lean on Davis? Wavy to go to the air. Short drop. He looks to the end zone. It's caught. They score. Put it on the board. What a catch. Vidovich. It is first SFL game. The tight end makes it a 1-score game.
Yeah, Wavy takes a drop back there. Vidovich running up the middle. Got behind the safety there, number 33. That's his first catch of the day, and it just happens to be a good one. Touchdown for Luke Vidovich. And Dallas is right back in it, folks. Great time here. Great time to get back into it.
What a way to score your first SFL touchdown. Congratulations to Luke Vidovich as Manuel sets up to attempt the extra point.
Yeah, that was refreshing to see out of Dallas. Attacking the cover 3 by running the tight end on a fly route there, right up the seams. Got behind the safety, number 33, Jared Olson. And as Michael was saying, to score his first ever SFL touchdown. Congratulations, Luke Vidovich. Dallas is going to go ahead and do a normal kickoff here. They have all their timeouts, 4 minutes to go. If they can get a stop, then they've got plenty of time to work the ball downfield. But they've got to get the stop first.
It all rests on the defense. Taken from the 10-yard line, Perez up to the 25, spin move, and gets to the 29-yard.
Better late than never, right, Michael? It's always better late than never to get yourself back into the ball game here.
Was it just me, or did I see Perez do a spin move with nobody within 5 yards of him? A bit strange.
I don't know. Got to be flashy out here.
First down and 10 from the 29-yard line. San Antonio looking to put the nail in the coffin here and take home their first win of the year. Up the middle to the... that was German. I thought it was the fullback for a second. But German up to 41 yards on 25 carries. He gets nowhere, but the clock runs down to 3:50 to go.
Yeah, J.J. Wavy teaming up with the linebacking core there to make a stop. And it appears that Mac has brought his whole family onto the Dallas roster here. There's about 13 Wavies on the roster.
We have Mac Wavy Jr., Champ Wavy, the corner. I don't know if there's any more.
J.J. Wavy, the D-tackle.
Here's German. German's got a first down up by the... Oh, no, he didn't get it. He did not move the chains. They said he's just short. It's going to be 3rd and inches at the 38-yard line. Oh, that was close.
And that's the problem about finesse runners, is that they don't get themselves in a position to finish those plays. And as you see there, he tried to spin to get the first down, and he just didn't do it.
The game might hinge on this play here. 3 minutes to go. 3rd down and an inch to get the ball across the 38-yard line. German falls forward and he got it up to the 42-yard line, and the sigh of relief is breathed by the San Antonio sideline.
Yeah, nice job by German to finally put his head down, get forward, get enough to get the first down there. Nice job, young man.
Now, when do you think that Dallas might be able to start burning timeouts here? I know they also have the 2-minute warning, but they have all 3 timeouts as well.
Yeah, I definitely think you wait until after the 2-minute warning here. You know, use it as your tool there.
German up the middle. He falls forward after being hit behind the line. He actually got 3 yards there. And the clock continues to run. We've hit the 2-minute warning. We'll take one more commercial break, and then we'll be back ad-free for the rest of the game. You're watching the SFL presented by APM Music on YouTube. Stay with us. It's going to be a great finish.
Follow the SFL on Twitter at SimulationFL, on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels. You're already here, right? Might as well stay tuned. Get league updates on your phone while browsing the internet, and make sure you never miss a live broadcast. Thank you for supporting the SFL.
After the 1-yard run on 2nd down by German, Dallas burns their first timeout. And now does San Antonio go to the air here to try and get 6 yards at a first down?
No, I think, you know, Michael, I think you stay on the ground here and you just punt it deep. Honestly, you want to get the clock rolling, you want to burn off as much time as you can, and you rely on your defense to make the change and make the stop.
Well, there are 4 wide here with German in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to German. German has a hole! German's got a first down up to the 45-yard line! That might have been the dagger.
Yeah, I think this is going to be game here, unfortunately, for Dallas. Coming out in a single back quads flip. It looked to be quads flip. And that spread out Dallas to make them try to stop the pass. And they just ran German right up the middle for the first down. I think that's the first time we've actually seen single back quads flip today. And it came in clutch there. Dallas only 1 timeout remaining.
I think German's just going to carry the San Antonio Vaqueros to a Week 1 win as he gets 3 yards off the left side on that carry.
And there's
brought down by Troy Loshoff from the safety spot.
There's the graphic on the screen to show you Dallas has no more timeouts. 1:49 to go. San Antonio is going to do their best to milk the clock. If they can convert 1 more first down, it's over. And folks, with 1:49 left, if Dallas does get the ball back, they're not going to have much time, and they're going to be pinned really deep into their own territory.
Oh, here's the victory formation for the San Antonio Vaqueros. And it looks like they're just going to run the clock down.
Yeah, I think they take 1 more kneel. That'll put them around 30 seconds, most likely. We'll see. But either way, Arminius Davis is going to be able to pin them really far back. Best case scenario for Dallas here, they get a touchback, they get the ball at their 20. Worst case scenario is they get pinned anywhere inside the 20. This isn't looking good for Dallas, but we've seen crazier things happen. They just have to get into field goal range.
They're going to have, what, 20 seconds about?
Yeah, probably. After the ball comes down from the International Space Station. Because Arminian Davis is going to punt it up into the ceiling. But if he pins them, it's going to be trouble here. Arbin Asipi calling a punt return. Is that our Arbin? Is Arby in the chat?
I think that might be our stats guy.
Oh man, Arby coming out
in the chat.
Ladies and gentlemen, for Dallas's sake, he's calling a punt return for a touchdown. It is Troy LaShaw back to get it, but you know, here it is, all the way up at the International Space Station.
Yeah, it's gonna bounce. 5 minutes down to the 4-yard line. What a great punt and great coverage, right at crunch time.
Yeah,
special teams for Dallas or San Antonio.
That's exactly what we didn't want to happen for Dallas. Again, we've seen crazier things. Dallas does have 2 really solid wide receivers, and they have a relatively unknown player out of Shea Carroll, but they have 3 contract wide receivers and Mike Davis. They can do this, folks. We're still
23 seconds from their own 6-yard line. Wavy drops, throws, caught, and out of bounds is Osai.
I don't think this is what's going to get it done, Michael.
A little bit of breathing room maybe from their end zone, but it's seconds out and 4, 19 seconds left, and the Roughnecks need a bit of a miracle here if they want to pull this one out.
I don't disagree with the call because they got out of bounds and they gave Mac a little more room. And here they go, spreading the ball out, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end.
Here's Wavy. Back to pass under pressure. He had to check it down to Davis. Davis gets a first down.
He didn't get out of bounds, Michael.
He didn't get out of bounds.
Oh, no.
Clock ticking down. 8 seconds. 6 seconds. They got to spike the ball if they're going to have one more shot. Up to the line. McWavy. 3, 2, 1. And they spike the ball with 1 second to go. Unbelievable. They're going to get one more play.
Folks, I believe we've only seen 1 game-winning Hail Mary in SFL history, and we're in our 10th season.
It was last year. It was last season, and guess who it was against? The San Antonio Vaqueros lost to Mexico City on Matt Wilson's game-winning touchdown pass with no time to go.
Here we go. Let's see if San Antonio, they're in a prevent defense, 3D linemen, everybody and their mom back in covers. Looks like it's going to be a cover 12.
Here we go. Wavy under pressure. He throws. It's caught at midfield, but down he goes. And the game is over. The San Antonio Vaqueros have won their Week 1 matchup with the Dallas Roughnecks. 24-21. James, final thoughts on today's game?
Exhausting, you know, and I think Steven's going to go back and watch this game, and he's going to make adjustments. Get ready for Week 2. If you're a Dallas fan, folks, trust that your owner will make the adjustments. He's a great owner. He'll definitely come back strong from this. But, man, what a showing out of San Antonio to get the first win of the season.
All right, that'll be it for us from Concord Field in Dallas, Texas. Our stats man was Armin. My partner in crime up here in the booth, as always, is James Richards. My name is Michael Trillo. And for all of us from SFL headquarters, we will see you next time!